off the brim of my hat. Sure is cold today. Here I am walking down 66. Wish she hadn't done me that way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park. A man could wake up dead, but it sure seems warmer than it did sleeping in our king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Antone or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known, girl. They gonna pick a little bitty wind whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and rain than what I've been fighting at home. On comes the truck with the U.S. mail, people writing letters back home. Tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antone or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known, girl. Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Thank you so much. Isn't that beautiful? Give them a nice round of applause, this band. Y'all are wonderful. Listen, I want to say about that song, I was sitting beside, I think I mentioned it to John Conley yesterday, because Dave Kirby wrote this song, him and Glenn Martin. And my manager was Jack Johnson at the time, and I like, at that time, I would get all my music ready and live with it. I want to see how I'm going to phrase it. And when those pickers get in there, I want to do it. I don't want to mess up. So I've come in there already. That's why I always wanted to record in the studio. So I get there, and Jack says, Charlie, these guys just brought a song in. Just wrote it. It's called, Is Anybody Going to San Antone? I said, yeah, but I got all my stuff all ready to go. I said, I don't want to, I never did. No, I like to just, I've lived with it, the ones I've lived. No, he said, but you need to go listen to it. So I went and listened to it. So I went outside for about maybe 20 minutes or so. I'm over and over until I learned that song. And we co-recorded it, along with all the songs I live with, like I usually do. Now, I get back home after the recording sessions are over. Jack Johnson calls me up and he says, is anybody going to San Antone is going to be your next single? I said, but now, the wife and I are watching Johnny Carson. Now, y'all remember the guy that guaranteed a victory was Joe Namath, the Broadway Joe, that threw all them passes to Bake Turner but he lives in El Paso. I'll think of his name. But anyway, we laying in bed, and Johnny Carson said, here is Bake Turner from the New York Jets. And he's going to do a song here. Is anybody going to San Antone? And I said, honey, look. They told me they just wrote that. They told Jack we just wrote that song. And he said, it's going to be my next single. Now, Bake Turner and I had met before, he is a nice guy. Now, when I get to see him, what am I going to tell him? Here's this guy, he's already established, going to smother me. But anyway, to make a long story short, it went out, and it did what it did, and I met Bake, and he said, it's all right. I said, well, I had nothing to do with it. I tried to tell him I had nothing to do with it. I said, this is the way I went through all of the thing about I will get all my music ready, and they said, go out and do it. They just wrote the song. I said, guys will do a whole bunch to get the songs cut. so that's, I just thought I'd share that. That was yesterday. He wrote, he wrote someone's song yesterday we were talking.
Wrote Memories to Burn.
Memories, that's right. That's right.
I got the studio
to
record it, yeah. And Ray
Tell
Price was in there already recording it.
There you go. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Charley.
Hey, if you like that one, you're going to love this one. Or this one.